So the moment y'all all been waiting for. Nice. Are you freaking serious? What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we are working on the Mazda 3. We are working on the exhaust. We are taking out the straight pipe. We're putting on a Catback exhaust system from Cork Sport. Should have went with this exhaust since day one. The resonator that we put on the straight pipe is sounded good for a long time, but now the day has come where that resonator is done. It's shattered, so it's just shaking a bunch of metal in there. So now we are taking out that old exhaust as an excuse to get a new one. My last video did really good numbers on getting the exhaust set up, and you guys liked that video a lot. But now we're doing part two. This is the exhaust I should have did since day one. So enjoy the install. Let's get right into this video. Let's go. So we have the car like this in the air so that we can take off the bolts all the way back there behind the resonator. You got two 12 or 14 millimeter bolts. Once those two bolts come out, then you have all the hangers that you got to take this custom straight pipe off of. And just like that, we got the old straight pipe out. So for everybody that was asking me what is the exhaust setup on this car, back then it was two Gretty mufflers, straight pipe, random BMW resonator that went bad, so that's exactly why I'm replacing it. Exhaust leaks are now being shown, so that's great. I mean, these type of welds, and when you straight pipe your car, it's not going to last forever. If you guys remember my old video, this exhaust was done I think like 7 years ago. It held up, but over time, yeah, the heat and these welds are not going to be permanent. Now it's time to unbox the Cork Sport. Let's get it. In this exhaust, you got one fat ass resonator. This thing is bigger than my calf, bigger than my leg. You got this other tiny resonator. Basically, the axle back portion is non-resonated. That's where it'll probably be loud, but having a resonator right here that's humongous, and y'all can see these welds. These welds are like perfect, bro. Oh my gosh. So let's go ahead and put you guys on the time lapse and get this thing installed. And hear what this thing sounds like with the new exhaust, second version. The exhaust I should have went with in the beginning when I built this car. So we are off to AutoZone because this part of the muffler tip is touching the bumper, so of course that's gonna like melt it over time. This side is perfectly even. A lot of people be asking me to make sure I do videos on the new exhaust setup for the Z. I got the torque and test pipes, and I have the AAM short tails. Just those two bolt-ons, literally the car sounds so much more alive. It sounds like a little mini GTR. Do you guys want an exhaust video for the Z? Just let me know. Drop a comment down below. I love driving this car. This is my daily. So the Mazda just sits. So got what we need at AutoZone. Pretty much this is gonna allow the exhaust to sit a little bit lower. Put the real hanger from the car on the top one up here, and then put the lower hanger for the exhaust on the bottom one. The Z's sitting nice. Let's go ahead and get this exhaust done. Let's go. No cold start. I cannot stand bikers. Come on. Alright, so this exhaust tip is even with this one. That hanger worked. This is the first cold start with this car. So we have Cork Sport Catback racing exhaust, and then we have MSDS headers at the top. So full exhaust system. Let's go ahead and hear what this thing sounds like. So the Mazda battery dead, we need to jump from the Z. So you guys are gonna get a cold start with the Z up against the Mazda's ass. sure. It's not as loud as the straight pipe, but it has the same deepness that my straight pipe had.